Hello, I'm Andy, and you are a star who is born on the 4th of December. That's the speciality of you. A star who is so unusual that the future is all belonging to you in a way that you understand it. Is your third eye open? Yes, we are all born with the third eye, but you born on the 4th of December. You will have it open now and then. You don't have to wait for that older age like we all have to wait, because you will have that innovation about you to learn and make use of computers, the information technology, and you'll be able to understand it so well, even as you are younger, to realize that that is the future of all things. And you can travel the world on the computer. You will realize that earlier as well. So, at whatever age you are, born on the 4th of December, don't wait. Get onto technology, and you will understand it extremely quickly. You are born very unusual. You could very well be a loner most of the time, a loner who prefers your own company and is very particular in the sense of who you mix with. Of course, the people you will mix with will be the people who are belonging to the IT sector, and you'll be very much at home at that. This will be a click you will make, a partnership that you will make. Regarding partnerships and marriage and romance, you should marry much later than earlier. And I would say that the ages of 22, 23, that would be the earliest that you should marry, because but before that you will have to be very much involved with your work and your plans and your future. And of course, you would be a marvel at creating games which are on the internet. That's all that you are deciding for. And so you need time day and night to be with your mates, to be with the people who can help you do that. Talking about being a loner, it doesn't matter, because if you're a loner with the tools that you have and you create this wonderment of the world, all the apps that are coming out, even by very young people who are making millions and millions of dollars for themselves, that's what you are going to be going for. But you have to be careful that you sometimes or very often are much too ahead of your time. You understand what the future wants, but you don't realize that most of the world is not ready. And that's how many people born on the 4th of December, they just become losers simply because they never did any research. And their plans are wonderful and they know they are, but people are not ready for them. If they're not ready for them, what can you do with it? It all goes to waste. So remember, research is a magical word for you. Have research every single time, and you'll do very well. You have a wonderful business acumen, but because of your passion, you won't know how to turn it into dollars and cents. So people like you need a good manager, especially a financial manager who can turn the ideas into dollars and cents. And then you'll benefit at a very early age. Regarding a job or business, you can settle down in both. It's better to gain experience working for a large firm which is involved in IT, because they'll have all the modern tools there for you to use, rather than venturing it out on your own. Venturing it out on your own at an early age, you won't have the experience, neither will you be introduced to the wonderful tools that you need to get yourself off the ground in the IT sector. Compatibility is not going to be very strong, so working on your own would always be recommended. But as you grow and as you do business, the partnerships will come. You will invite people to invest in your company. That's when you have to get a good accountant or somebody with you, because in that capability you're not so strong. So have that. It's not very difficult. Your personality will be a very strange one, as I said. You sometimes will not say a word, but in the right company you cannot stop talking because your ideas will flow and flow out of you. Partnerships are not suited, especially in business. So, as I said, work on your own, but when you grow to a certain stage, and then look for involvement from people so that everybody can fit in and make a project extremely successful. We all have ups and downs in our life. These are called cycles. In everybody's horoscope, there will be positive cycles, there will be negative cycles. The positive cycles will be the good planets who hand you over nicely to each other to make you successful. And I'm going to give you a sample. So you're born on the 4th of December. You can get very lucky indeed, if you happen to be the ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, or even 93 years old. As you approach these ages, you will get luckier and luckier with everything getting connected beautifully, whether the job, the business, personal life, and everywhere. And as you get into these ages, which I've just mentioned, as you get actually into these ages, the rewards will be waiting for you, one way in life or another. Whether it's the finances, the job, the business, whether it's a marriage, whether it's togetherness with family, something spectacular will work. Your kind of horoscope can deal better with foreign countries and also with foreign people. While you can travel on the internet, you may want to sometimes go to another country to catch up with the techniques over there, especially the countries that are very far ahead in IT. I'm going to give you a sample of negative ages because what's negative, what's positive, they will take turns. If you happen to approach the ages of 13 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or 85 or even 94 years old, tell yourself that bad news can come in any different way. As you get closer to these ages, you will find things breaking up and breaking down all around you. All the security gets weaker, whether in the personal side, whether in the job business side, whether in health areas. And as you actually go into these ages, you will see that unexpectedly and suddenly everything falls apart. Even the most secure of all plans will fall apart. All that is because your negative age planets have a lot of energy and they attack you in a very unexpected way. In this 90-minute sessions that I do for you, I will show you all the cycles in your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through it so that you are prepared for your next 9 years to know the ups and downs, to be ready for the good times, or to be very cautious as the bad times come upon you. And I will show you that as well. I will talk to you about in-depth in health areas. You born on the 4th of December. You have to be very careful of your spine, spinal problems, whether the neck area, the lower spine area, and your bladder as well. And you have to be very careful that whatever you do, your shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers can have accidents very easily. I don't want to say too much about accidents or health because all I know right now is the 4th of December. If I had your full date of birth, if I had your time of birth, and if I can see that palms you have, palms are magic. They belong to the energy of the soul. Who do you think is changing all these signs and lines coming and going? It's the soul that's doing it for you. And talking of the soul, in this 90-minute session, I'll show you how to reach that magic and awaken the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We'll get it automatically awakened, but always in our 50s and 60s and 70s of ages, much, much too late. I'll show you how it can be done much earlier, so that even if you were a teenager, came to see me, I will show you how to work it wonderfully and nicely for yourself. So you see, much can be done for you. The important thing is to know, and you'll be able to know when you get a session with me, which will just cost you USD $50, that's all. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get the project going between you and me so that you will know in so many ways how to become very, very lucky. And by the way, if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. Every area in your life is a system. Once you get into the system, I'll teach you how to work it out. And regarding lotteries, the same thing. So there's so much to teach you. And what about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions? Those energies are worthwhile learning because as they accumulate, they make you somebody very, very special. They make your aura shine. Human beings cannot see auras, but souls can see souls. And so when your soul starts to shine, you attract all the souls in every country and everywhere, because souls are transcendental. They have no borders, they have no limits. And once you get your soul shining, you will attract that energy and become somebody very, very special. So I've shown you my email. Get down to it and let's get this project off the ground. In the meantime, remind yourself you're very special, but you need guidance from me. That guidance will help you to make sure what you get, you don't lose too quickly, because you're born on the 4th of December. Your ups and downs are going to be multiple. So you have to be guided all along. Well, I look forward to seeing you one day. In the meantime, thank you. Goodbye.